this is Dr. Lewis again. Wanted to come to you. Been talking about different things that are going on last couple of weeks, and this is something I really wanted to get into today. Had a conversation with a young man this week, and he was talking about stepfathers. And I've been a stepfather twice over myself, and I kind of want to just get with some men and tell them that, you know, we call our kids stepkids, but I don't call mine stepkids because steps get walked on. And I don't ever want a child to ever believe that they are less than, especially if they're my child. So having been a stepfather twice over, there's just a couple things that I know for sure. Number one is that you have what they call a blended family, okay? And blending is not easy. Number two is you're gonna need help. So number one, you got a blended family, blending never ends. And number two, you're gonna need help. With number one, you got a constant process of X's and nexes. You got the X, then you got the next, and you got the person that you're with. And kids recognize that and they feel that in their spirit, and they get to wondering, well, is this going to be good for me? Is this not going to be good for me? And there's problems that can arise. So one of the things you have to do as a father and as a man is you have to assure them that they are loved. Not every time will they feel love all of a sudden, but you have to assure them that you're there for their best interest. So don't ever start to make that child feel some kind of way just because you had a bad day. A lot of times we come in and we'll have a bad day and we'll start feeling the way we feel, and then putting it over on the child, and they didn't do anything to even cause you a bad day. So that's number one. Recognize that blending never ends, and if you ever get to a point where your blender stops working, you better go get another one. Because the idea is you got to always make sure that the X's and the nexes and the currents and all of them get along together. And it starts with you and that child. Make sure your current, significant other understands, who you are, where you are now in your life. Not necessarily where you were, but where you are right now and how you feel about those kids and how you feel about their life. It is a choice. So the other thing is that you're going to need help. A lot of people think that you just become a stepfather or a step-parent or stepfather, and then that's just going to be it. You already know what to do. But you're dealing with different people. And let's be real, you're probably different. You're probably not who you used to be. So being that different person will also help you through the process of getting to know these kids as different people. The young man had some issues because he's like, you know what, it's not like it used to be when it was just me and my moms. And I understand that. The idea is that it's not for you as the stepfather to come in and just make everything all right, but it is for you to choose that child. Don't try to choose whatever else you think you want. Choose that child and choose them every day. And choose them because of love. Choose them because you care about them. And remember, being a step-parent and being a stepfather for sure is a choice. You got to choose them as your child, not choose them as the stepchild. And let them be who they are. And I promise you, things will begin to work out better. Get the help you need. If nothing else, here's a challenge to you. Sit down and ask yourself, if that child was me, what would I want from me as a stepfather? I'll talk with you later, all right? Love and peace.